When you think of Haiti, perhaps you think of the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Or perhaps you think of the earthquake that in 2010 devastated buildings and devastated lives. Or maybe you think about the global response, which was spectacular. $17 billion in aid coming to help the Haitians who had gone through this devastation. When Gerald Oriol thinks of Haiti, maybe he thinks about the opportunities that came from the earthquake. The silver lining was that persons with disabilities were no longer invisible. The earthquake had created its own pool of persons with disabilities, and now the estimated 1 million persons with disabilities were no longer invisible to Haitian leaders nor the global community. In 2011, Gerald Oriol was assigned the Secretary of State for the Integration of Persons with Disabilities in the Haitian government. In 2013, he became TCU's, Texas Christian University's, first global innovator. That award allowed a collaboration between several organizations: Digicel Foundation Haiti, Texas Christian, the government of Haiti, and Foncosé, the largest microfinance institution in Haiti. Through this collaboration, a pilot was launched in 2015. The pilot blends aspects of More Than Budgets, a money management and emergency savings program for low-income people, and which is affiliated with TCU, with the CLM program, the asset training program that is associated with Foncosé. 30 persons with disabilities began in this program and continue through this program, which is 12 months. The program was designed to test two things, to give answers, insights to two questions. The first was whether persons with disabilities could successfully participate in the asset training program, which traditionally targets low-income women with dependents who are able-bodied. The second was whether persons with disabilities who are also ultra-poor could be encouraged to develop a savings habit. The answer to both is a resounding yes, at least for the 30 persons in this pilot. We have learned through the pilot that persons with disabilities will choose the same assets as the able-bodied persons. We have learned that they will leverage their support system in order to make these animals, the number one choice of income-generating activity, thrive. Since the pilot began and the animals were dispersed, there's been a net increase of 20% in the animal stock. We have learned that persons with disabilities can and do save. Almost all save throughout this pilot, although 10% saved every week, and 5% saved every week and also met the goals that were established for them. We have learned that persons with disabilities can become excited and willing to invest in their own economic progress. We have learned this through multiple examples in the pilot of persons using their savings as a starter loan to expand their small commerce business. We have learned through this program that persons with disabilities can become successful contributors to them, both for themselves, their families, and their communities. We won't know if this is an outlier. We won't know if these 30 are just special. And so we need a larger pilot. To perform a larger pilot of 100 persons with disabilities and help meet the national agenda for integration, we need $200,000. At $2,000 per person on average, this money will be used for home repairs, for training in 2 income-generating activities, for the transfer of assets, for life skills training. It will be used to support the case manager. It will be used to purchase savings lock boxes for people to save in. It will be used to train on money management issues. This $2,000 per person will be used to help integrate 100 persons with disabilities in the life of Haitian society. We thank you for listening to us.